Haley's Honor on the outer, Mr. Manning, and hooking out Flashy Motor yet to make up the leeway, and the top two go on, holding out in front. Haley's Honor, Mr. Manning getting the head up, a length and a half to Flashy Motor, and inside the final 16th they run, chasing Haley's Honor, who's done all the heavy lifting and is holding well. In second, Mr. Manning, and coming out, although drifting to score, Haley's Honor, the gate to wire winner, a length and 3/4. And from the back, Nikki is a breeze behind. She's Pretty as they corner. And out in front is Our Lady by a length and a half. Work out of Fair Hooks to the centre. Up the inside, Vintage Ring as they come down the stretch, chasing Our Lady, who's asked to really run the final furlong now. And she scampers away and has a ton left. And she's really turning on the engines as they come inside the final 16th. A brilliant debut victory. Our Lady, scintillating, 6.5 lengths. Second is Vintage Ring. Race on at the top of the stretch after Valerian Sky, a length and a half. Royal Quality's finishing all right. Royal Quality within a length. Valerian Sky holding at the moment. Royal Quality in second, and they've come away as they come inside the final 16th and holding out nicely at the moment. Valerian Sky. Royal Quality made a race of it, but not enough. Valerian Sky, too good. Gate to wire, 3-part, and they turn in front by 3 lengths to Complex Secret, and has gone straight on by. The hot favourite Our Lady turns in front, and down the centre, Complex Secret, and battling away is Miss Socrates. The centre is Bound to Be True finishing on, and Good As Gone starts to wind up right down the extreme outside. Our Lady's lead is about 4 lengths, battling away Bound to Be True, Complex Secret, and Good As Gone, and inside the final 16th, just hands and heels. Patrick Husbands guides Our Lady to a facile wing. Could have won by so much more. About 3 3/4 to Bound. Length to Danish Cookie. Then Frog in a Pond trying to run from last. Ecliptical Ladybug. Reload A is getting tired. Is 2 in front. Danish Cookie, Saratoga Empress, Black Goddess, and down the outside Frog in a Pond and Sunnyville. The leader's stopping, and back in the centre Saratoga Empress goes to the front, and the winner Saratoga Empress from Reload A, Frog in a Pond, Sunnyville. And neck and neck up front, Super Diva on the inside. Alongside is Silver Is Best. They're 3 lengths to Toast the Ghost. Silver Is Best trying to get on by. Super Diva clings on the outside, Silver Is Best. There's still 2 lengths to Toast the Ghost, who's a danger to both of them coming on the outside. Out in front, Super Diva. Toast the Ghost late, but Super Diva on the inside is the winner. What a gutsy win. A photo for place between. A big effort here by This Is Glory to stay in range, and the Fiery One is holding narrowly. This Is Glorious second, and now coming is Miss Ozige down the outside. It's a slow boat to the finish here, but it's the Fiery One in a very determined leading effort to get away again. The others have tried their hearts out, but the Fiery One goes on to score by almost 4 lengths. 3 3/4. This and Haley's Honor's off and running again. Haley's Honor by about 3 lengths to Complex Secret, getting to work, and down the outside, Pretty Good Joke extricating, and from the back is Wildfire. Well ahead, Haley's Honor. And as they come inside the final 16th, has run them ragged. Haley's Honor coming on to win, and goes on to score by about 4 lengths to Complex Secret, Pretty Good Joke, and Wildfire.
Our Lady, they dash for home, and on the lead, there goes Bougie Betts taking off. In second on the outside, it's going to be Queen's Wreath, looking to split horses late. Here comes Our Lady on the far outside. Our Lady is closing powerfully up and after Queen's Wreath. Our Lady does not disappoint at 1 to 5. Queen's Wreath was second.
The outside of the track, sticking on is Pet Sounds, who began so poorly. Whiskey Rose raced well ahead, and it is Rico Walcott well out in front. Whiskey Row in dashing style at the 16th pole, and interest only in the minors at the moment as they come to the wire. Whiskey Row going on to score an impressive 4 length, make it 5.5 length win. And looking for room, Serious Green will have to come 5 wide, but it has a ton of horse and coming on the extreme outside. Meantime, Gretna Green's run away, coming at the leader now. Silent and Sinful down the outside, and just like that, the centre, they're all over the place, these runners. Silent and Sinful coming at Gretna Green, and Serious Green, who ran in behind them, but Silent and Sinful gets up to win for Sky Jeanette's about a neck. Second is Gretna Green. Sticks on. It's Mrs. Hotshot in front of Ain't No Lady, and down the outside, No Visor, Perfect Girl there, not doing enough. Out in front, Mrs. Hotshot coming on the outside, Ain't No Lady, Perfect Girl held up. Saratoga Empress fights right back. Saratoga Empress back in front, and Saratoga Empress had something up the sleeve and has won again. Mrs. Hotshot second, ain't no late.
Paula has been gaining with every stride. At the head of the lane, it's still Frackamore. Room up the inside for Addendum if good enough. Fanny M puts the head in front of Frackamore. Here comes Hey Hey Paula down the far outside. It's still Frackamore and Fanny M, but Hey Hey Paula is surging down the far outside. Hey Hey Paula and Leo Salas get up. It's Hey Hey Paula, a photo for place between.
Silent tribute to the outside, but Quiet Madalena not stopping. Quiet Madalena inside the final furlong, putting them away. I'm a Beast in second, 2.5 behind, and Vandu running on late, but a big performance from the get-go. Quiet Madalena, much the best, wins by 3. A close photo, I'm a Beast on the inside. Speeds along, went into overdrive, Super Diva. A couple, almost 3 in front. Pageant Queen started to make good ground. A length and a half, Superfly Chick is winding up well. On the inside, La Pun de Plage and Fleury. Oh, off again, Super Diva. Jose Campos has them worried here. Super Diva's 3 in front of Pageant Queen and Superfly Chick. And at big odds, it's all Super Diva. What a super run. And they're not going to catch Super Diva. This has been a magnificent win in the Muskoka Stakes. Super Diva wraps it up by 4.5. Pageant Queen second, Superfly Chick third, then Forest B and Shamra, Blazing Sky the inside, but Quiet Madalena snuck away. Forest B has run. Forest B trying to gather them in down the outside of the track, is finishing really well. Forest B coming with every strike. Quiet Madalena in front. On the outside, Forest B. Quiet Madalena will win. Forest B just didn't have that finishing touch to do enough to. And on the outside, Pageant Queen, Sipping History's now starting to intimidate the leader by getting within range, but not enough to go by. Oh yes, Super Diva's not done with. Sipping History, the only danger, and is a real danger. Sipping History working overtime, but Super Diva, who looked $1 million in the post parade, is going on and will win the Victorian Queen Stakes. A very gallant performance, Super Diva again. Sipping History second, Ariana's Tournish. Ideologist narrowly, battling back on the inside is El Capo, and they're clear as they come down the lane from Spites Will. Out in front, Ideologist. Spites Will's getting home now. Spites Will racing to Ideologist. It's Spites Will trying to get on by and gradually getting the upper hand. Spites Will win. Ideologist second. On the inside, El Capo may have chases the brakes and has dashed away. Armino giving chase, and down the outside, Perfect Play. In the lead, Graffiti Rider by 2 or 3 lengths. Armino in second, and Perfect Play on the outside as they come inside the final 16th. And Graffiti Rider has his name written all over this one. Graffiti Rider, a most impressive win. Looked the winner the whole way round and scores by 4.5 lengths to Armino. Perfect Play is third.
Swings to the outside with Final Run for Love closing widest. Forest Woodsman trying to shake off Lawn Rose Gamble. Midnight Tempesta is there. Final Run for Love is gaining. It's Forest Woodsman on top. Midnight Tempesta is coming down the outside. Forest Woodsman trying to hold off Midnight Tempesta. Midnight Tempesta is coming and puts the head in front. Midnight Tempesta by a neck. Midnight Tempesta.
And Hey Hey Paula is up on the outside, and on the rails goes Matoli Power, and coming home well is out wide Dynamic Strike from the back. Out in front, Hey Hey Paula, a couple in front of Looks Lucky to Me and Dynamic Strike. Hey Hey Paula, the leader, Looks Lucky to Me, trying to bridge the gap. And now coming, Hey Hey Paula holding. Hey Hey Paula, the winner. 3/4 to Looks Lucky to Me, and Dynamic Cruiser coming up on the outside into second spot. Dazzling Cruiser's a chance. Now the leader's getting tired, and Dazzling Cruiser's coming. Dazzling Cruiser's only 2.5 behind. Oh, Dazzling Cruiser racing up here to take over, and Dazzling Cruiser's going to get up and win. Dazzling Cruiser, dazzling. Great performance. And Ryan Munger timed it well to score. Salted second.
Splitting Foes, Bolt Enery on the inside. Bordertown has called it quits. It's Stylish Gent. It is Sea to Air on top, but here's Bolt Enery with Racing Room. Bolt Enery ranging up and puts the head in front of Sea to Air. OK Speedy is in third, but Bolt Enery is too good for them. The filly beats the boys. Bolt Enery and Deshaun Gaskin by 2 over the lane. Saratoga Empress has assumed control easily. Here comes Little Fire down the far outside with Mimi's Holiday. Saratoga Empress is on top. Mimi's Holiday next. Little Fire down the far outside. Saratoga Empress has opened up 2. Little Fire and Mimi's Holiday battling out for second, but Saratoga Empress is too good. Leo Salas wins 3. Saratoga Empress geared down to win by 4.5.
We'll have to deal with Graffiti Rider, who's had the run of the race and is coming up on the outside to level, and back behind them Audax Minor. Graffiti Rider on the outside has run on by, and now Audax Minor from the back making a bit of a bid. Inside the 16th pole, Fraser Abley, a perfect ride. Graffiti Rider wins by 3 lengths. Second, Audax Minor, narrowly third stretch, and at the top of the lane it is still Tis Romantic by a length and a half to 3 Sunnyside up, and battling away Cece's Kingdom down the outside. Tis Romantic in front from 3 Sunnyside up, and Cece's Kingdom trying to roar home down the outside is coming on well. Cece's Kingdom the danger, and racing up on the outside. Cece's Kingdom narrowly at the wire. Cece's Kingdom by about a half a length at the finish. Tis Romantic second. Got after Ava's Princess, and trouble there at the turn for Silent Pal, and all sorts of bother was Cave Nichols down the lane, and Daddy's Secret coming. Ava's Princess, Regal Affair ducking about in third. Daddy's Secret has reached the lead. The danger, Regal Affair trying to balance up. Daddy's Secret narrowly coming back, Ava's Princess, and how about Ava's Princess fighting back? Ava's Princess has come back to win. Ava's Princess defeating Daddy's Secret and Regal Affair. They kept in front, and Balboni's Crew a length and a half. Balboni's Crew coming up into challenge, and they're well out in front. They must be 8 lengths clear, but Seeking Magic in the lead, and Balboni's Crew having the reins thrown at him and is coming up on the outside now. Balboni's Crew has gone on by, and the late money was right bang on target on this runner. Balboni's Crew, the favourite, wins well, 2.5 lengths. Seeking Magic second. Got Me Good in front of On the Rails Adapted, and then Can't Jump Ethnic Soul behind them with Shamateur, but Got Me Good in front. Adapted off the inside. Adapted the main threat, and comes up after Got Me Good, and out wide Can't Jump. Adapted trying to get by, and now takes the lead away from Got Me Good, and Adapted coming out to win. And a double for Fraser Abley actually, and a good one. Adapted about 3 lengths. Perfect after Swift Attraction, Named Fiery hugs the rail, and Lady Dayrell's the Zeta. Swift Attraction kicks on, 2 in front. Named Fiery on the inside. The outer is Mr. Perfect and is pushing to try and make up the ground. Swift Attraction holding by a length and a half to Named Fiery. Mr. Perfect the outside. Swift Attraction for Deshaun Gaskin about a half or a length in front of him, just going on to win. Swift Attraction by 3/4. Mr. Perfect second is Silent Sunshine, but here comes Rafael Hernandez on Naughty Destiny and has gone to the front. Rosie Posey's running from the back. Out in front, Naughty Destiny got away from Not So Swift, and down the centre of the track, Rosie Posey, and Naughty Destiny drawing off as they go inside the final 16th by 3 lengths, and has got it 1. Another victory for Rafael Hernandez. Naughty Destiny by 3 lengths. Not So Swift holding by a length to Shamra, Really Thirsty, and My Cash Factor. And opening up again, Quiet Madalena 2 in front. Down the centre, My Cash Factor, Symbol caught with a late burst, but well clear. Quiet Madalena, and makes a big splash to the wire to score well. Quiet Madalena by 3.5 to 4 lengths. Symbol caught from last to second. At the back, Monty's Inn's worked overtime. Rock Hard Rose still in front. Monty's Inn trying to level. They're clear. Back in third, and now coming after them, Kimberlina hook into the centre. Any of the trio can win this. Kimberlina's coming on, but Rock Hard Rose still in front. Rock Hard Rose by a length. The only danger now, Kimberlina. And Rock Hard Rose on the inside. Kimberlina stretching the neck out. Rock Hard Rose down to the wire, a winner. Another win for Rock Hard Rose from Kimberlina.